tonight is going to be good for our younger firefighters who haven't experienced fire yet. This is a great way to bring them in under dark, conditions and see how they're going to perform, and teach them how to stay calm and work with each other, and how to use skip breathing techniques and stuff like that to conserve air, and just a whole myriad of different things that we teach these young firefighters to do. Having facilities and houses like this to train on is critical for us. So we were very, very excited to find out that we actually had a house to train on. And if you look now, we've only been in here about a minute, and you see the thickness of the smoke compared to where we just started. So you put that in perspective. You don't have smoke detectors in your house. How fast this smoke build up in your house, you don't have that early warning without smoke detection. That's why it's so critical to have smoke detectors on every level of the house, and especially around the bedrooms and things like that. If we want to step right in here, you can kind of see the difference from one room transition to another. Now you see the difference of what one room makes. That's why it's so important at night when you sleep, not only have good smoke detectors that are in good operating order, make sure you sleep with your bedroom door shut. You sleep with your bedroom door shut, your chances of survivability is much, much better. You can go into a house that's burnt and look at a door that's been shut and hardly anything's touched in that room, but everything on the outside is charred black. You're kind of using baby steps to get through this little bit of smoke here. Usually when we come in, it's blackout conditions. We don't see anything, so we're on the floor. We would never stand up in this stuff. We try to stay behind or below the smoke layer. It's like a thermal plane. You got your hot gases up here and the cooler inflow air going towards the seat of the fire. That's where we want to be. What we don't like to see is when we hit the door and there's only about a foot of clear space below us. That means that fire is well advanced, and we got to make some kind of a change to get that fire stopped before we go in, because it's not sustainable. Life expectancy for a firefighter isn't really good if you got that kind of heat conditions and stuff. So you might have 600 degrees at 4 feet high, and you might have 800 degrees or more at the ceiling. So obviously you want to stay low. That's why we teach people to crawl. You see all the smoke, stay low so you can see where you're going. And if I would challenge anybody in their own house, I promise you, if I put a smoke machine in your house and I put you in your room and I smoked your house up, you would get lost in your own house. You take it for granted every day that you think you can get out, but when you're crawling on your hands and knees, be amazed at how fast you will lose your way in your own house. So now that we're out of the house, as you walk through from one room to the next, you've seen how dark it was. It was completely whiteout conditions in there because we're using smoke. Typically that's going to be black smoke, but you can see what it's like just as far as we went, maybe 30 feet inside that house, and we had to baby step on our way out. The problem with that is this is training smoke. So when this is actually on fire for a firefighter, that smoke is dark brown, it's black, it's superheated, and we're crawling in below that stuff to find that seat of the fire. That's the difference between training and doing the real thing.
ClarkLakeSpirit.com, standing up for Clark Lake.